Welcome to Flipflops and Notebooks Book Reviews. I am Elliot, and I hope everyone had a great start to the new year. It's been a hell of a week and a half, 2 weeks for me. There's been so much change that's happened. My head is still spinning, and it'll probably spin for the next month or so. A big, huge update on my life. I decided to go back to college. Not back to college, go to college. I have all these university degrees which give me absolutely no jobs whatsoever. So I decided to go to college, get myself a trade certificate, and jump into the workforce. So yeah, I have a lot of homework to do. That's what I did for like the last 4 hours, trying to get everything organized and ready. Mostly I ran into some technical difficulties, like it is meant to happen on the first day. But tomorrow I'm going to go on campus and I'm going to do this. So it might have an impact on my reading schedule. However, I do still have a lot of time on my commute to read. So maybe not. Maybe I'll even get some more reading time in than just sitting at home and getting distracted. Anyways, all of that, it was just like a tiny little update. But let's get to the first book review of 2023. I am talking about One Last Secret by Adele Parks. Alright, so this one was from Mira books, and of course I got the ARC through NetGalley. So thank you to both of those sources for providing me a copy of the story. This was actually published on the 27th of December 2022, so not that long ago. It's I don't even know how to say it. You know what my weakness is when it comes to Parks's books? The book blurbs are amazing. They are so catchy. Somebody knows how to write those book blurbs, how to catch the reader, and how to promote those books very well, because every time I read a book blurb of Parks's books, I get excited. I want to read it right away, and I always get disappointed. I always get disappointed. Always. It's been a long day. My head is really hurting, and I can barely focus, but I'm gonna try and soldier on. So this book I found really, really boring, and it gave me a bad vibe / energy from it, and I didn't like the narrator's tone. And the more I'm thinking about it, the more I assume that it was meant to be kind of like a moody kind of, I don't want to say subdued, but kind of sort of a moody kind of atmosphere, but not a whole lot of enthusiasm or anything like that. Just kind of like think of a noir film where the narrator just talks about walking along the street and, just going along business and just kind of narrating their way, and it's supposed to be a little bit dark. Maybe that's it. I can't really put my finger on it, but it just, something about it really rubs me. I don't even say it rubs me the wrong way. It just kind of makes me want to not read it. And it had nothing to do with the subject matter of the protagonist being an escort. I mean, it was something else that I couldn't really put my finger on that made it not a very enjoyable suspense, thriller, mystery book to read. So the plot could have been straightforward, but with those weird / odd plot twists that don't really make a lot of sense, and that were meant to, I guess, elicit some sort of reaction from the reader, plus the flashback that happened, made for, again, a very odd reading experience. And I know I've been under a lot of stress. My anxiety is at its highest, so of course I'm going to experience things a little bit different right now. but I've rarely had such a experience towards a book where I needed to put it aside, put it away, turn off my Kindle for a while because it just did something to me. The writing is technically without any sort of spelling or grammar errors. It just wasn't catching, and I was really happy when this was over. Yeah. Alright, so the verdict. Overall, I wonder when I will learn not to expect too much from Parks's stories, because I always get super excited and then it's just a big thud back to reality that maybe Parks's books aren't my sort of jam, you know? But regardless, One Last Secret lacked direction and substance to make it a little bit better. It's a pass for me. Alright, that's it for me for today. I will be back as soon as I can. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe to my channel, like the video, and I'll see you next time. Have an awesome day, everyone.